Oh, hello. Guess what time it is, Cravers? Lifestyle house party time. That's right. This weekend is the infamous house party, the annual house party, and I am so excited that I can burst. I was actually just out on the patio talking to Mr. Wright, and I was like, I'm really, really, really excited. Like, the more we talk about it and the closer it gets, and our costumes are arriving, which I'm going to show you in a minute if you're watching on YouTube. And it's just, I'm really excited. So today's episode is going to be me sharing all about my pregame for the party and also answering all of the questions that you guys had. If you're following me over on Instagram at Midlife Craving, I'm answering them all. I was telling Mr. Wright, I was like, damn, like I got 100 responses, and then it's like 30 of them are the same, 20 of them are the same. But I got them all down. And I think I'll pretty much cover everything. And this has also been another way for us as a couple to prepare for the party this weekend. Like, Mr. Wright helped me think of things and topics that, and then it's like spurred the conversation of, well, what are you looking forward to? And what, do you expect? And what are you hoping for? And do you have any, hopes, dreams, concerns, where, like, you know what I mean? Like, so we've been talking a lot about it. I'm just in full on lifestyle house party mode. Okay. In fact, I'm like a little overwhelmed because there's so much to talk about that I don't know how to organize it. I just want to have like word vomit and spill it all. So this episode might be a little unorganized, but that's okay. The party is this weekend on Saturday, and the theme, which a million of you asked, is Enchanted Forest. I'll be honest, at first I was like, what am I going to be? And a lot of people are being, dragons or, almost like Renaissance fair or fairies. And I was a fairy at the Dirty Disney party. I was Tinkerbell. So I was like, I don't want to do the fairy thing again. This year I decided I'm going to be a butterfly. And Mr. Wright got like this very like, it looks like kind of like Red Fest wear, but I got him a butterfly catcher. So I'm like, yeah, you're catching, excuse me, I'm drinking my high noon, sorry. Oh God, hold on, that means I need a sip. Anyways, okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to show you my costume. I got these wings that are, and I'll post it on my Instagram as well. These beautiful wings that I'll wear. Like, I love, it's like a rainbow butterfly wings, and it's kind of like an homage to me being a unicorn, or used to be a unicorn. And then I got this beautiful headpiece, and all these butterflies separate, which I'm really excited about. It's gonna be gorgeous. And then this super comfy pleather skirt that, so listen, like, yes, I want to look sexy and hot, but I also need to be comfortable because you need to be able to slip it on and slip it off, if you know what I'm saying. I also am wearing this bra that has like straps all over it. It's upstairs. I should have brought it down, but I forgot. And then I have these adorable fishnet tights with rhinestones on them, which I'm very excited to wear these. They're a lot of fun. They say more than one, you can wear these more than once, but not the way I get down. So those will be trashed. Okay, so Enchanted Forest is the theme. I'm gonna be a butterfly. Mr. Wright is my butterfly catcher. And this is the party that like everyone in my lifestyle group looks forward to every year. It's like, nobody misses it. Everyone attends, and because it's just so well done. It's an amazing environment, a super safe place, and it's been a while since I've been to a party. The last party I went to was March of last year, so over a year, and I'm very, very excited. Mr. Wright and I have been discussing, the lifestyle and particularly this party since we met. We talk about it a lot, actually. In the last 2 weeks, it's kind of been a topic almost in every conversation. And I feel like that's the way you have to do it. Talk some more, communicate, over-communicate, and then you're good. We were just outside, like I said, on the patio talking, and I said, we kept talking about the same thing, but I was like, it's good because you never know what kind of conversation is going to come up. So, we've discussed a ton of stuff. I'm going to answer all of our questions. I know people have been asking, what are your boundaries and what are you hoping for and do you have a goal? So we'll talk about all of that in a minute. But I kind of feel like I kicked off this party week last night because I had a date with Mia For those of you that don't remember her, I talked about her in episode 66. I was a unicorn to her and her husband. They are definitely my favorite couple, and she is someone that I am bi-situational with. Always. I'm very into her. She's so beautiful inside and out. I feel like we just connect so well, and there's so much chemistry between us. And it was so good to see her. I haven't seen her in a few months. With everything going on in my life, I've kind of had a big gap in the lifestyle. And, it was just so good just to connect with her and catch up with her and see her. So I went out last night with her. We got margaritas and some tacos, and the conversation was amazing, right? We discussed everything. And one of the things I asked her is I said, Mia, because, I'm going into this party with a partner now. I'm in the lifestyle with a partner. And I just had like a reality moment where I'm like, wow, like that shit really happened for me. I didn't think it would. And I'm having like a moment of gratitude right now. It just like came over me. And she told me, Adrienne, one of the things that her and her husband do is they are constantly checking in. She was like, don't underestimate the power of checking in before play, even during play, and definitely after play. She was like, make sure you have that aftercare with each other and you're on the same page. And she's also gave me another thing. She said, Adrienne, if someone is a maybe, then that's a no. And so I appreciated her advice. I love learning from other couples, so that was amazing for me. We had a lot of hot conversations. We talked about like some of the hot experiences we've had in the past, and I'll speak about this in a minute, but I asked her, because we're planning on playing with them, and I said, I really want to have like a double blowjob with Mr. Right and you, like us give him, and she was like, absolutely. So I am very excited about that. More details on that in a minute, but so it was amazing. And then we were walking to her car, and she was like, come walk me to my car and say goodnight. And I was like, okay. And I think I surprised her a little bit because I was like, I want to make out with you. Like during the dinner, it was funny because I was looking at her and I'm like, gosh, I'm so attracted to her. And I just like love being around her. And it was funny because she said, Adrienne, if I had like a definition of what like my type of a woman is, and she was like pointing to me and she was like, it's you. Like, it's you. It's that. And I was like, thank you. And then when I was kissing her goodnight, she stopped me for a moment and she said, my deepest connection is with you. And it was just really nice. I am so excited to see her this weekend. And speaking of, so Friday night, we are going to the decorating party. This is a big thing. Now, listen, I have disclosed and talked all about these parties on 2 other episodes. If you want to go and catch up, episode 34 with Baywatch. That was my first party experience. And then episode 44 was like a POV lifestyle party episode. So go back and check those out and you can kind of like hear what's to come. And so anyways, Friday night's decorating party. And I remember when I went to the decorating parties before, it's a really good chance to connect with other couples, to see like who are you going to be into, and maybe something sparks an interest with someone or you connect with someone. And so I'm really looking forward to it, especially for Mr. Ray. I know most of the people in the room, and he's still kind of a newbie there. It's his first party, so total newbie experience. But I think it'll be really good for him to get the layout of the house, know exactly what he's walking into Saturday night, and then further meet people, get more, get connections with people, and just get to know, like, it makes a difference. It makes a big fucking difference. So the decorating party will be setting up, I'm sure putting ivy on the walls, and they just go all out. So it's going to be really, really nice. And we'll help with that Friday night. And then on Saturday, we are going over to Mia's house, and I'm going to do her makeup and have a little girl time. There'll be some kissing in there. And then we're going to have like a pregame party there starting at 5. The big event starts at 7, and then the doors lock at 9 o'clock, and then it's on. In my experience in the past, what happens, so like the main level is a no play zone, and when everyone comes walking in, everyone's hanging out, and there's a photo booth set up, and everyone's taking photos and having fun and drinking drinks and whatever. It's a really, really fun party atmosphere. You can go to this party, hang out on the main level, not play at all, and still have an amazing time, okay? And then it's funny how like the room starts to thin out a little bit. And I remember a couple parties ago, my dom and I were the first ones to like run off, and everyone's like, okay, party started. So it starts to thin out. People start to go to play areas, and then next thing you know, it's a full-on lifestyle party, right? The vibes are immaculate. It's a lot of fun. And this year, like the party that they did last year, they're going to have these stations. So I've heard of maybe a glory hole station, which I'm very excited about. Also, like a full-blown like orgy room, which that isn't my thing, but I think it's very interesting and good for those that are doing it. There's a spanking bench, I believe like a rope area where you can learn how to tie ropes, and it's just a very immersive, sexy, every facet of your imagination is running wild. It is sensory overload. Like that is, and not to mention like hot sex going on all around you, the sights and the sounds. I'm really getting fired up here. Like I'm really, really excited. That night we're going to stay the night with Mia and her husband, which we're very thankful for having a place and also for their company. It's going to be amazing. And if you can't tell, I'm really fucking excited. So, all right, let's get into these questions. Okay. What are your expectations for the party? This is something I keep asking Mr. Wright, and he said the perfect answer. And he said, Adrian, I don't have any. He was like, if it's just me and you the whole time having a good time, it'll be a great time. And I love that answer because it takes the pressure off. Like there's no must-dos. There's no we're not going to be disappointed because we're going in with zero expectations, right? And so I don't really have any expectations. I know that sounds crazy, but I have things I'm excited about, and I'll talk about that, but I don't really have any expectations. I just want to go and have a good time, enjoy the environment, be around my sex positive peeps, my tribe, and just enjoy it. Okay, how many people are going to be at the party? Do we know them? You know what? Let me check. Let me look and see exactly how many people. Okay, wait a minute. Right now there are 73 people. So 73 people. I'm sure a few will drop, but probably I would say around 65. And I know mostly everyone. Remember, I've been with this group for almost, is it 4 years? I think it's 4 years. Wow. That's insane. And so I know mostly everyone in the room, and there are a few new couples though that I'm really looking forward to meeting. So yeah, like it's a good amount of people. I feel like 60 is a good number, and I know mostly everyone. So a lot of the rooms I'm going to walk into and know everyone in the room, which by the way, like this creates a very safe environment. I know people in the lifestyle go to, meetups or random parties where they don't know anyone, and that's awesome, right? But I am just more of I like to know who's there, and I like to party with people that I have connections with, people that I feel safe with. And so for me, this party is like a dream come true. It's perfect. Okay, what are your boundaries? Okay, this is new for me, right? Like this is my first experience with a partner at a lifestyle party. Yes, Baywatch and I went together, but Baywatch and I were friends with benefits, right? Like cared for him deeply, but like we weren't in love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm madly, deeply in love with Mr. Wright. I want to spend the rest of my life with him, right? And so this is a new experience for me. We've discussed boundaries, and we don't have that many. The biggest boundary for me is we hold hands a lot in bed together. And to me, it's a very intimate thing. So he oftentimes will hold my hand above my head. By the way, before we go, I got to tell you about a hot session we had the other night. Maybe think of that. Hold my hands above my head, and also like breathing in and out of each other's mouth, like that, like passionate, intimate, like love making. That to me feels like a boundary. Also, same room, same bed. Like we're going to be in the same room, same bed. Maybe we could spill off a little bit, but like we're going to be in eyesight with each other. I want to be connected with him the entire time. And then his boundary is he really loves my dirty talk. He's like, Adrian, there's certain things I just don't want to hear you say to someone else. And so we've, things like, I want you to fill that pussy up. He just has particular things he doesn't want to hear me say to someone else, which those are his boundaries, right? I can't really think of anything else Obviously condoms are a must. If one of us wants to stop, we'll say it right away. And, we're just always going to be on the same page. Like, I'll constantly be checking with him. We have some experience in this, and I did a really good job of being like, we can read each other's minds. Like he was saying, Adrian, we don't have to talk. We'll know. And so, yeah, that's about it for us. What am I most excited about? I'm really excited for Mr. Right to have this experience. It is, the moment I met him, I knew like he's going to fit into my life. He's going to fit into my world, meaning my E&M, like the thoughts, the feelings that I have sexually, like he is me, right? And like, it fits and feels so right. And so I'm mostly excited about seeing him experience things. I told Mia that last night. I said, I'm just really, really excited for him. I'm also excited to, give him a double blowjob with Mia. And I'm a big fan of, 2 at the same time. And so I'm going to do that as well. And I think that's like really what I'm most excited about. Okay. Any concerns or worries? Only concern or worry that I might have is that he is comfortable and feels safe the entire time. Again, it's like, I know it seems like it's all about him, but I feel like you need to be all about your partner in these scenarios, especially where it's like, a big party. A smaller group is a little bit easier to manage, but I just want to make sure, like, my concern is going to be him. My worry is going to be him. And so I'll be paying attention to that. What am I hoping for? I mean, we're definitely going to play with Mia and her husband, which I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm hoping just for some sexy fun, an amazing time, like just a really hot and passionate time where Mr. Right and I can come home and, fantasize about it and fuck each other again. I just want to have a really good experience, especially for him. What do you bring to a party? So, a lot of stuff. We will definitely have condoms for Mr. Right. Excuse me. That means I need to have another drink. I am so thirsty. It's hot as hell outside. Hold on. Okay. I bring, condoms, lube. I always bring Astroglide, always. And I also like the Turn On brand. They're all on the website, midlifecravings.com. I bring a robe to wear after, just in case I don't feel like wearing my outfit again. I also bring dude wipes. Huge fan of dude wipes, right? Pro tip, if you're on a date or if you're having a you have a D date, whatever, make sure that you use dude wipes because otherwise toilet paper leaves like that residue, okay? So dude wipes, chapstick, gum, what else? Fireball mini bottles, which by the way, we're not drinking that much. I'm not a fan of that. At the parties, I've made that mistake before. What else do we have? Comfy shoes to leave and a comfy outfit to leave in. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Listen, these hosts go above and beyond. They turn their house into an adult playground. Not only that, they provide everything that you may need. Towels, sheets, you can take a shower. They have a place to change. They have a room to drop all your stuff. They are just the most incredible hosts you can ever imagine. There's lube everywhere. There's wipes and condoms and just whatever you need, it's there. And it's really, really nice. So you don't have to bring a lot. Okay. How do you turn someone down politely? By the way, I have to I'm sorry, I don't know if it's my allergies or what. We've been outside a lot. Okay. How do you turn someone down politely? It's just as easy as that. You just turn them down politely. Mr. Right was a little bit worried about this, and I said, just say I have to check with Adrian, and then I'll do it. But really, I have only turned somebody down one time. And it's not something that probably will happen in this group. But, I'll say things like, not right now, but maybe at a later date. Or, I'm sorry, we already had pre-plans, and so we're going to stick to that tonight. Or just a simple not right now. And this group is just so open and well-versed. And they are like, oh, got it, moving on. I've gone up to people, I'm thinking of a situation where I've been like, hey, can I join? And they're like, you know what, we're going to take this room and, maybe another time or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys have fun. You can't have any, expectations. Zero expectations. So it's actually very easy. And I learned that from AMS, the Two Hot Wives podcast. And she said, Adrian, you've got to use your words. And it's perfectly fine. Either if they're telling me or I'm telling someone else no, it's okay. All right. What do you do, or what if you want to stop mid-play? This is a big thing too. And I've actually had this happen before. One of my friends was like, hey, I need to take a break. And that was like the perfect way to do it. Another time, a friend was like, Adrian, she was like, I almost said his name. Mr. Right needs you really quick. And I was like, oh, okay. So you just say so. Like, even if it's in the middle of play. And if Mr. Right stops, I stop. If I stop, he stops. You know what I mean? Like if we want to take a break or we want to go have a conversation, even if it's in the middle of play and I'm doing that, doesn't sound super hot. I don't intend on that happening, but you never know. And so we'll both just stop at the same time. Okay. I feel like I've answered a lot here. I just want to say I am so excited. And even better, Mia has agreed to come on the next episode. She's going to be on episode 98, where we give a full breakdown of the party, hot tales, things that happened. And I'm so excited to have her on the show. Like, she was like, I'm going to write down stories to tell. I was like, please do. Like that time that I was giving her husband a blowjob in front of a mirror and she was masturbating behind us. So I had like the best view ever, if you know what I'm saying. And so Mia's going to be here. Episode 98 for like the lifestyle party. And then we're going to have episode 99. We're just going to talk about a lot of different lifestyle things. I haven't had someone on the show that's lifestyle in a really long time. So just want to do 2 episodes with her. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we go, I do have to tell you, hold on, let me see. Yeah, we got time. I do have to tell you a hot tale. Okay, so the other night, Mr. Right, I texted him this like huge paragraph of like a breakdown of all the things I wanted him to do to me later that night. So he read it at work and he was like, right? So he's thinking about it and he comes home and I was waiting for him in this really cute little outfit. And he comes upstairs and I said, I want you to read this text message back to me and then do all the things that I said. It was funny at first. He was like, no, you're not going to tell me what to do. And I was like, but I am. But actually, I am. And so it was one of the hottest things ever. And we did all the things and had all the fun, like a spank session, like fuck my face. And then I want you to put your hand over my mouth and I want you to choke me. Like, it had been a little bit since we've done that. And then I told him exactly how I wanted him to finish. And then I wanted him to use his fingers to, get cum out of me and let me lick my finger, have him watch me while I lick his fingers clean. And we did all the things and it was seriously such a hot session. So recommend that for you and your partner, right? Like, make a list of like hot fantasy things that you can do in a session and then have him read it right there. Okay. And it's really fun. It was something I've never done before and I can't wait to do again. Okay. Oh, also something else I'm bringing to the party is I bring toys. And this party, I'm going to bring Coco. She's my favorite bullet style vibrator from tracysdog.com. What I love about her is that she's whisper quiet. Nobody in the room will even know that I'm using her. This is Coco on tracysdog.com. And if you use code CRAVERS20, that's CRAVERS20, you get 20% off your entire order. Mia said she's bringing her wand, so we'll have both, okay? But I love Coco because she is so quiet, okay? Love that about her. So I will see you guys next week with my girl Mia, with probably some of the hottest tales we will ever tell in the show. I'm really excited. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Woo, it's getting hot. It's hot in here, so I'm so excited about this conversation and to think about the party and how much fun we're going to have. I swear I had a moment where like it came over me and I thought to myself, holy shit, I'm so happy. And that feels really good. Like, I have a partner in lifestyle. Like, look at me. Who would have thought? Not me. Just kidding. He's loving my life though.